-18.
Well, hello guys. I'm just doing my cooking so I can record while I'm cooking and talk to you. I had one of those stupid days where blindness moments happen over and over again, and I had a few blindness moments today, and now I need help to clean up my floor because I cleaned it mostly, but you know, there's still a bit of mess that I need to fix up. And yeah, I slept, well, had a rest all day today, had a bit of a rest, and haven't eaten much food because I'm just not very hungry. But I'm getting hungry now, so I'm going to have some sausages for dinner. I was going to cook curried sausages, but after listening to Stefan's video, I'm really stressed because I'm just like, I don't want to hear any more solar storms getting worse and everything's all happening. So I thought, well, I'll just make it easy and do some sausages and steamed veggies. I'll make curried sausages another time. I will, just so that I don't accidentally get injured tonight, because I don't want to get hurt tonight at all. So yeah, I'm cooking my sausages and I am doing some steamed veggies. Tomorrow I'll be getting another packet of sausages and I'll be putting those into the freezer. So I'll be getting sausages and chicken Kiev tomorrow. So I'll be cooking chicken Kiev for dinner tomorrow using my talking microwave oven. And yeah, I'll be having that with steamed veggies. I'm having some sausages with salad tomorrow. I won't be buying much when I go out because I've got to save my money, because I paid for another psychology appointment today. I desperately had to do that. I also have to wait for Uber to refund some money back into my bank account, and I'm waiting for my stupid Medicare rebate to get into my account as well. But I am pretty good for food. Oh God, what's wrong with these sausages? I just need to just get what I need. I don't need to buy too much food. Hang on, I'm just gonna move these sausages around because they're a bit stupid right now. Hang on. I probably have too many sausages in the pan. I should have just put a few in there, not 10. In any case, I've got 10 sausages cooking, so trying to turn the fucking thing and it won't turn over. Like that. Oh, that kind of worked. So I dropped cherry tomatoes on the floor today, so I never got to eat any cherry tomatoes. I was going to put those with my steamed veggies, but the food was dodgy at Coles, so I chucked out some of the salad and broccoli because I wasn't going to fucking eat dodgy stuff. And when I got stuff from Woolworths, yes, the broccoli pieces were small, but that wasn't why I got rid of the stuff from Coles. I don't usually get rid of small pieces of broccoli unless they're bloody dodgy. And now I only ever use Woolies on Uber Eats because Woolworths does not allow Uber drivers to pack groceries. So I refuse to get anything from Coles anymore because I know the Uber drivers are going to pack it wrong and fuck up my food order. So I gave Coles a 1-star review today because I thought, well, they deserve a 1-star review anyway. They deserve a 1-star review. So I gave them 1 star, and I gave a couple of things 5-star. The hot chickens are yum. I get that the hot chickens are nice. And I did get salad dressing and they're okay. So I gave a few items, you know, a good review, but I gave the service 1 star because of how dodgy it's gone. And Woolworths is now going to get a good review from me later when I go back to rate the order because they deserve a review. Woolworths deserves reviews from me, so they're getting one. And I got some yummy sausages that are nearly cooked, and I've got to wait for the vegetables to finish steaming up. And they are not dodgy either, so nor is the salad. So I'm going to have whole wheat salad with veggies. My support worker is going to help me find a decent can opener tomorrow because the ones I've tried using break apart. So when you put the can opener against the side of the can and start turning the handle, one of the blade wheels come off, then the spring detaches from the blade thing, and I can't get the blade back onto the can opener. So when you're trying to use this can opener, it releases the spring off and it forces the whole thing to, it causes the whole can opener to break apart. So like you can't even use a can opener without the wheel coming off. So they fully break off, and there's no other way I know how to use a can opener because I don't know how to use one. And then I won't go into details about my dysfunctional family, but my mum thinks I can see. She's never considered me to be blind, ever. Mum has always told me that I can see and I need to learn how to stop being stupid. And as a result, she has never taught me properly because as far as she was concerned, I can see what I'm doing and I need to stop being blind and I need to stop being stupid. So now I'm getting some actual human beings because Mum chose not to act like one. So I'm not going into details about that. She chose not to treat me like a human being. And as a result, I'm getting people to teach me how to do stuff that other human beings actually do. So, yeah. I'm not going to say any more about that. But what I will say is, at least I'm cooking the sausages. And I will be learning how to use a stupid can opener probably tomorrow, because I'm going to make my support worker teach me how to do it, so that I don't berate them anymore. So far she has successfully helped me find a kettle, a toaster, a coffee machine. I'm pretty sure she can help me find a decent can opener. I reckon that will work.
Stop button. Stop pause. Minus iPhone microphone.
I'm going to open Be My Eyes and check
Be My Eyes. Page. Be
my
Eyes.
sausages.
Be My Eyes. In take starting camera. Take picture. History. Take picture. Button. Take picture.
There we go. I'm
Please wait.
going to get a picture.
Sausages cooking in a frying pan. There are 8 sausages, most of which are browned on the outside, indicating they are being cooked thoroughly. Some areas show a little more charring, suggesting they are close to being done or might be ready to take off the heat soon. There is also some oil or fat visible in the pan.
Okay, so they're nearly almost cooked, so that's
Low
good.
battery, 20%.
That's good. They're almost
More.
cooked.
Button.
So I just have to move some of these sausages around a bit more to make them cook more evenly. Come on, cook. It's Be My Eyes is not accurate. It said there's 8. There's actually 10 sausages in the fry pan. So I'm just going to wait for the sausages to finish cooking, and wait for the veggies to finish steaming up. Because, yeah, I can then have steamed veggies. They aren't even close to being cooked yet. Oh, Jesus. They're not even close to being cooked. What is wrong with this fry pan? What's wrong with it? It's not even close to being cooked. Hang on. I'm going to turn up the stove top, the hot plate, because it's not boiling properly. Damn it. Ooh.
Timer opening. 20 minutes. Start. Timer opening.
So the sausages are nearly done, so I don't have to worry about them, but it's the veggies that are going to take another 20 minutes to finish cooking. Stupid freaking things. Because my stovetop is proxy and it doesn't work properly. But when it does work, it works good. It's just proxy stovetop, and I am still waiting for the stupid vegetables to start steaming properly, is what I'm doing.
Sausages cooking in a frying pan. There are 8 sausages, most of which are browned on the
Go
outside.
away, go away, go away. Get out.
Record voice memo. Recorder
Okay.
HQ. Pause. Stop. Button.
You can hear that noise. That means the sausages are finishing cooking, and they will burn if they keep cooking too long, but they'll be right. The other noise is my food boiling. So I'm going to turn that frying pan down now. The saucepan, because I've got the other fry pan switched off. I love very crispy cooked sausages. They have to be crispy. They can't just be half cooked. You can hear the veggies steaming away as they do. So, come with me as I go to my room and put my throat spray. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to obviously merge these files when they're done, so they'll just be one recording, not 3 or 4 recordings. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much, but I'm going to merge these
Screen locked.
recordings, so don't worry. I'll do it later when I'm sitting around after dinner. Just found another piece of tomato on the ground. Oh, I'm so angry. I dropped stuff everywhere today. I am so ticked off about it. Where did I find it? There, I got to pick it up. Oh, yuck. Gross. That is just... I will be back in a minute. Give me a second. Guys, hang on. I'm still coughing, but my throat is not as sore, so I'm happy about that. I'm just going to take my rubbish out while I have the chance to do so, because it stinks. It smells horrible. Oh, it smells disgusting. And I need to take the bin out. Alright. Oh, yum. Since I won't be washing dishes tonight, I'll be using a paper plate for dinner. If I can find them. That is, if I can actually find them. Oh, they're here. They're here, of course. But I'm going to throw the cream in the bin because it's no use to me anymore. Oh, actually, hang on, where is that lid? Where is it? Oh, I'll keep the cream anyway. Bugger it. No, screw it, I'll keep the cream anyway. Fucking bugger it. It just means I'll eventually have to buy a new cream. Ah, there's, what is that? Rice, I think. And a fucking sports water bottle. I do have to keep those water bottles though, because in summer I will have to fill up those water bottles to make sure I don't die from dehydration of any sort at all. And I'm going to set my dinner up on the plate. Hang on. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, that's okay. Oh, I hate looking at these bloody plates. Look at it. Got to open the wrapping, which is goddamn goddamn stubborn, and I have to do it. because it's fucking painful. Yep, got it open. Got it open. Just have to not get gingered in the fucking process of opening plates. Okay. Come on, just open up. Because I know what, well, I won't say who, but I know what someone is getting at when they say they don't always want to wash dishes. I agree though. I think that is totally correct. Now I was going to make some white sauce tonight, but I don't want to be fancy at all. So I'm going to shove that down there because that's meant to be up there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I will put my veggies on the plate and have a few sausages with salt and pepper and sauce. Yummy. How about that? I want to check that they are all cooked decently. I think that's okay. Oh, they're very hot. Very hot. Very. I absolutely love steamed veggies. I love them. Absolutely love them. I'm going to carefully get them out onto the plate without getting them everywhere. Come on, I just don't want them to get all over the floor. I really like vegetables very much. So yeah, when I'm hungry I like to have a ginormous plate full of vegetables. Until the stuff starts getting all over the bench, that's not what I want at all. Okay, there we go. I love cooked, well, steamed pumpkin, I love it. Love it. Yum. Just have to get the other bit of steamed stuff off there. Oh, I missed it again. Hang on. Let me find where the bit of steamed beans are. They're in on the plate. Okay, I've got food all over the bench. Hang on. Got food everywhere. It's all over the bench. I have to get it onto the plate because it's hanging off like it's just hanging off over the plate everywhere. There's not too much food around, but it's, yeah, it's sitting around, which I don't want. Okay, I've got a big pile of steamed veggies. It's yummy. Now, very nice. Putting that tongs, big tongs in the sink, and I'm going to use the little tongs for picking up the sausages. I'm going to have how many? 1, 2, 3 sausages. If I want any more, they are there if I am still hungry. We will see what happens. Some lemons. A little bit of tomato sauce. It's nearly finished, which I'm happy about. Oh good, I can empty the thing, I can chuck it into the bin. Chuck it into the rubbish bin. Because it's empty. Because, oh, I didn't even put a new bag in the bin. I'm going to not stress and deal with that later. Because I'm dealing with it now. No. I am not handling it right now. I am too stressed out. Oh, this food is really yum. Yum. Gonna salt my food. Obviously not too much salt, but I like a bit of salt, so it's okay. Doesn't matter. No, that wasn't a good amount of pepper. Yep. Okay. Right, I'll deal with the bin soon, very soon. Now that I actually know how to cook sausages, yeah, life is quite amazing. Now that I know how to actually cook properly, I just have to charge up my phone because it is flat. Because I didn't take my herbal tablet this morning, I'll have to take it tonight. Which is okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, what the heck, have I got the wrong ones? I might do. Yeah, I've got the wrong pillbox. Got the correct one. Got the correct one. Okay. It's a good idea to use a knife and fork, but I'm eating in my own home, so I'm not even going to bother. Yum. Yum. And I also figured out that it would help to cut pumpkin into small bits in the first place so that they do not take too long to cook and they come out real yum and you don't have to chop it up on your plate because it's cut little. So yeah, I'm a ning nong. I cook the sausages on a high heat too, and they cook properly. They actually cook properly. So as a result of making a not so dodgy meal, I'm now going to whinge for several minutes. So, trigger warning to anyone who may take offence. It's not intended to be offensive, but I'm giving you guys a chance now to skip if you can't listen. Trigger warning. Viewer discretion is advised. Please skip if you can't listen. One more chance to press skip. Viewer discretion is advised. If you haven't skipped by now, either enjoy listening or at any time stop listening, because yeah, it's going to be a bit crazy. By now, people should have decided if they'll listen or not. So, I shall continue. I did warn you, so if you don't like it, you know what happens, or what you expected happens. Otherwise, please enjoy as you listen to me ramble on. So, I haven't had any really dodgy issues happen between me and my current support worker with regards to me cooking dinner, or, lunch or dinner. I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope she does realise or accept that the way I cook works for me. I haven't told my support worker very much yet, but if she ever sees me cook in the kitchen and she says, "Oh, you're making me nervous, can you step back and I'll cook?" I'll just say, "No, I'm cooking." And if she starts on me, I will lose her with her. I will crack this shit with her. Because I like my cooking routine. And I won't have anyone change it on me. Ever. Like, I get that, when I make dinner for me, I make it for whatever time. But if other people want dinner with me and they want it by 5 or 5:30, I'm like, okay. Make sure it's ready by the specified time. What I won't have is anyone fucking me around and telling me what I'm doing right or wrong in my kitchen, because I'll just say, okay, cook for yourself then. Obviously, that doesn't mean that I'd never cook for other people, because I will. But I'm getting sick of people saying, oh, you can't see what you're doing and you about to touch stuff that's hot, can you just let me do it? It's like, no, I won't let you do it. No, you'll just sit back and let me handle it, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to stay and watch me cook. I'm so sick of sighted people telling me what I can and can't do in my own home. As far as I'm concerned, unless something really dangerous actually happens, I want to be not interfered with. And providing I'm not cooking dodgy food, just stop telling me how to handle myself in my kitchen. When I've cooked for some people in the past, they're like, oh, do you want help? I'm like, oh, no, I'm fine. Which I'm okay with, because when people ask if I want help, they're just being nice. And I'm like, oh, I'll let you know if I need help. Now, that's one thing. But as soon as people go, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Can I help you so that you don't get burnt? I'll be like, yeah, well, if you're worried about me getting burnt, you could get burnt cooking too. So I'll just say, no, thanks, I'm fine. So I'm hoping that my new support worker won't eventually try and force me not to cook food, because yeah, I'll end up involving several other people in talking to my support worker, and if she doesn't want the discussion, or she thinks that she can't handle me cooking, then she might have to find another client, because, you know, if she can't listen to other people saying, yeah, I can cook, I'm fine, and go, oh, okay then, well, I might not be the right client for her. So I'm hoping that she'll never try and take over and not let me cook. I get that people get concerned when I'm cooking, but you know, they forget that they can get hurt too, not just me. Anyone can get hurt when they're cooking. So I won't tolerate excuses from people who say, oh, you're blind, you'll hurt yourself. And I'll be like, yeah, and you can see and you won't hurt yourself? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway. So I genuinely hope I will not have to ever deal with my support worker not wanting me to cook. Because this food is yum. It is yum. The other thing that really, really pisses me off is sighted people who think that they have to infantilize me and baby me and treat me like I'm more prone to getting injured or sick than everyone else. So they expect all these precautions to happen because, hey, bad things seem to only happen to blind people. And I'm like, nope, that's why I get the shits at sighted people and say, no, if you're going to treat me like that, then find other people that you can handle dealing with, because I won't have anyone telling me, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Because as far as they're concerned, they would never get hurt. But if you tell them that they are at risk of hurting themselves just like anybody, they're like, oh, you wouldn't have a clue what it's like to not have any disabilities. And I'm like, you wouldn't have a clue what it's like to be blind. So you know, as far as they are concerned about me not being in a position to comment about sighted people, they aren't in any position to comment about blind people either. So the next fucking person who says, oh, you'll get hurt if you do this, you'll get hurt if you do that. The next person who says that is getting a piece of my mind. I'm starting to realise the older I get, the more I dislike sighted people because of their stupid infantilising and dehumanising of blind people. I forgot to cook carrot. Oh well.
5:12 p.m. One notification. Suncorp Bank. Speech off.
I like carrot, but it doesn't matter. The point is I cooked a yummy feed. And that's what counts. Now, I'm at risk of hurting myself, but so is everyone else. I'm probably at a higher risk of accident and illness because of blindness, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean that I need to be treated like a crippled little kid. One thing that really shits me off to this day, and I've been pissed off for years over it, is in the 1930s when zoo exhibits were, at least in some countries in the world, people could lock humans up and show them off like they would show off animals, monkeys, all that. Well, nowadays, you don't have to be locked in a cage. You can be walking around and people can goop at you and treat you like a zoo exhibit, even if you're walking around free and not locked up. People still go, oh, look at that freak, and it's like, excuse me, and it's like, look at that freak, my foot, I'll just fucking lose it and scream. By the way, you might be, talking to another human being if you would open your eyes and kind of figure that out. Apart from that, there are still some decent people around, but I still meet some really stupid, horrible people. Luckily, there's enough decent people around that I don't get bullied too often. One thing that really gives me the shits, and I don't forgive people for this too, I'm not forgiving. When people say, oh, I really like how you're independent, and I like how you can do things for yourself in your own home and all that, but while they're saying that, they're not letting me do whatever I want. Well, it happened recently. Someone deliberately gaslit me. They lied and said, oh, I'm going to do everything for you and tell you how independent you are and all that, but I'll make it like you just can't figure that out. It's like, I can figure that out. And when someone tells me that I'm really independent while they're telling me not to cook, I tell them straight out, wait, you're not letting me cook because you're scared of me hurting myself. And then you're saying that I'm independent. That tells me that maybe that person does not think I'm independent. And if I hope my new support worker doesn't do it, but if she does, I'll just say, you don't think I'm independent, lady. If you thought I was so independent, you wouldn't be taking over and doing stuff for me. So stop lying and stop telling me stuff that you don't actually believe. I'll say, lady, you don't know that I'm independent. You're lying. and pretending that I'm stupid enough to figure out that you don't believe I'm independent. So stop bullshitting me, because I can see right through it, and either let me be independent like you claim to know, or stop bullshitting me and just tell me the honest truth and just say that you want to take over and help me because you don't reckon I can do anything. Because I don't know anyone, literally, I do not know anyone who takes over if they think I can't, if they think I can manage myself. You know, when people take over and then take offence when I say, no, I just want help and support with certain things, I don't need you to take over and do everything for me. I say, well, are you taking offence because you don't believe I can do anything? And in order to justify taking away my independence, you have to lie and say that I'm independent when you know bloody well that you don't believe that. You don't believe anything you said. You're just lying to me, hoping I'm stupid enough not to figure that out. I hope I never have to get into a huge argument with my support worker. If it does happen, I'll end up getting the shits and possibly ringing the support company she's with straight away and ringing up the real estate office and having a whinge at them too. I just can't stand when sighted people lie to me because they have the attitude that I'm stupid, and they can say stuff to sound sweet and sound reassuring, but they bloody well know that they're trying to hide the fact that they're babysitting me and treating me like I'm an incapable invalid. In any case, I'm glad I've cooked these veggies. They're yum. After a successful feed tonight, I'm quite happy to cook again tomorrow. I've also found out that eating steamed tomato means I don't waste it anymore either, and I don't feel sick when I eat it. So, I'm going to keep eating steamed tomato. Yum. Yum. I also can't stand sighted people who think they have to protect me from making mistakes. Thinking they're helping when they're not, because I don't learn anything. I learn nothing when I get way too much help. I can understand the danger aspect where people can say, oh, don't eat that or drink that, it's poisonous or it's not food. It's like, okay, fine. People have to say stuff if I don't notice. If I'm touching a bottle, I'm like, hang on, what's that? I'm like, Christ, I need to put that bottle away. Or get rid of it or whatever. But I hate it when people fully think they have to protect me instead of let me bloody learn from experiences. That food was yum. And I'm not going to let anyone tell me I can't cook, because that's just not going to happen. I'm so sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. I have honestly had it with fucking everyone. Anyway, I'm taking some rubbish outside. I will be back in a minute because I am going outside with rubbish. And I will be cooking again tomorrow night. In the system that I felt crappy yesterday, felt a bit crappy today, not feeling as bad tonight, and I'll be fine tomorrow, I hope. I'm going to have another sausage. Well, I'll put the other ones in a container first before I eat another one. Okay. Just got to put them away. Oh, I can't pick them up. Okay. What Stefan Burns said was quite interesting. Because of the solar storms, when it comes night time, I can cool off a little bit. Walk outside on the concrete and not walk out into the grass where there's a lot of prickles, but I can ground myself a bit by walking outside in the nice cool air on the concrete with sandals on so that I don't hurt my feet. Sorry, Stefan Burns, but I can't just have bare feet all the time. Like I could hurt my feet. Which, that's something I don't want to do, because when I get hurt, I get sick. So, take what you will, but I am not going to hurt myself by accident. Because that doesn't end well, guys. But for the love of God, please, stop telling me what I can and can't do in my bloody kitchen. Just stop. Yum. I'm definitely doing more steamed veggies tomorrow. And this time I'm doing chicken Kiev. Next night I'm doing steak. Next night I'm doing sausages. Again. Yum. That is so good. So good. Got a bit of a headache tonight too, but I'm not worse for wear apart from a bit of a headache, so I should be okay. I should be alright. I have to be a bit careful with painkillers though, because they get too, even if it's Panadol and Nurofen, they're too addictive. So I just am really careful with pain relievers, full stop, no matter what they are. I just hope that my new support worker is not going to get really dodgy on me, because if I lose my shit with her, she's going to end up in a stocking cup. I'm so glad I don't have plates to wash tonight. Like, yes, I've got a fork and I've got tongs to wash, but that's about it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because I'm so sick of washing dishes. I just hope my support worker doesn't get super stupid and dodgy, because I just can't stand dodgy, stupid people. I just think, why don't sighted people realise that blindies, even though blindies aren't sighted, blindies are still people, and blindies still have the right to exist in this universe, you know? I just don't get it with most people, most sighted people. I'd be forgiving if my support worker did some things for me and took over a bit, but it depends on the situation, and if she, I don't know, if I just find it easier for her to clean up, that's good. But that doesn't mean I need her to just do cooking and all that for me either. You know, that's not going to happen. But, oh well, hopefully she'll realise when I ask her for help, it's because I'm asking for help. It's not because I want her to take over and treat me like I'm stupid, because that's not what I'm intending when I ask for help at all. I really like sausages. Where is the other? There it is. I feel like cooking sausages again tomorrow night, but then I'll be eating too many sausages, so maybe not. Maybe my psychology appointments might actually need work, because before last week's appointment I would have said, oh, I'm going to have sausages. I can eat sausages every night for weeks and not even know that I know I'm eating the sausages because they are sausages, but I wouldn't even notice. I'd be like, oh well, who cares if I eat sausages every night of the week? But I don't know. After this appointment, I'm like, no, I'll have steak sometimes, sausage sometimes, chicken sometimes, bugger it. I know I've got to eat veggies every night of the week, but does it have to be sausages? Probably not. I will figure it out. So, I don't know, maybe these psychology appointments are doing something for me, which is good news. What they are not doing, and I made sure my psychologist absolutely knows, I've made sure that this person knows that psychology appointments are definitely not making me okay with people treating me like a baby and doing everything for me because I might die or get hurt or get injured. Therapy appointments are not changing any of that. And they are not changing my cooking routine either. That is not going to change. So, yeah. I'm going to keep up with my cooking routine however it works. Whether people like it or not. The only thing that is changing is I'm relaxing a bit more and I'm like, oh, who gives a fuck if I don't eat sausages every night? Who cares if I have veggies every night and pasta sometimes? If I need a break I can just have pasta, and other nights I'll have veggies and other nights salad. It's like, oh, whatever, it's fine. I still need medication obviously, but that'll get sorted out in time. It will get sorted out. I'm going to give this floor a really good clean tomorrow. Turn off this stove top properly or it's going to fuck up if I accidentally leave the stove on, and then I turn the safety switch on. Yeah, I can cause a lot of trouble by creating a stupid fire, which will not be good for me or for anyone else in the unit complex. So it's kind of a good idea to turn everything off at the wall, just in case I leave the stove with some of the dials turned on, because if you leave the stove turned on all night, it can catch fire. So yeah, definitely don't leave the stove on all night. Definitely don't do it. I've given my place a good clean, so if I want bacon and eggs in the morning, I can have bacon and eggs in the morning. I have to turn off that range hood before I clean it up, or I'm going to, possibly get very sick, and I don't want to get very, very sick. Thank you very much. So I'll just clean up near the range hood, but not on the range hood, because it's kind of not a good idea. Let me turn that PowerPoint off. There we go. There, that's better. That's better. Right. Oh God. I don't like having a dirty kitchen before I go to bed. I don't like it. So I clean it up as much as I can. Maybe I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not perfect, but I do the best I can with cleaning up, and that's the best I can manage. Just gotta clean this freaking table. Oh, it's dirty. Dirty freaking table. Ugh. This table is a huge mess. Food all over it. I have to fix up the bin as well. I will do that now. I'm thinking of it. And because my meal was dairy free, because curried sausages contains milk, because I didn't have milk products, I did not need to have my lactose tonight. So I'm hoping I just had a little virus and now it's gone, and I will be a lot better tomorrow. I hope. Right. Have a new drink of water. Oh no, I've still got heaps of water there. I forgot about it. I'm going to fix up the bin. Oh, my floor is a filthy mess. I have to clean it tomorrow. Oh, I have to fix the fucking bin. Bin like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Yes. Perfect. The bin is fixed again for a few days. that's my water jugs filled. I need to fill the other one up in the morning, but I will survive tonight because there's quite a bit of water in the left. There's 2 jugs, so there's quite a bit of water in one of them, and the other one is very, very full, so I will survive tonight until tomorrow morning because I have heaps of water, like a lot. Oh God, and now I am making some changes to my water situation because I'm keeping the jugs and water filters the same. They're not changing. But I have to clean out some food out of this fridge. I have to get a small water jug tomorrow so I can fill it up and put the bloody thing in the fridge. And I need to put a large water bottle in the fridge to keep it cold so I can take it out with me when I go out. Now, obviously there's no right and wrong solution. If you like little water bottles, if you like big ones, that's fine. Do what works. Alright? What I'm saying is, I like the big water bottles. That is just me. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. God damn it. At least I'm not sick and dying like I was yesterday and felt crappy as today. I'm okay. I went from being okay yesterday morning to feeling really terrible. And then today I felt a bit crappy, and tonight I am a bit better. So I will take that as a plus. Last night I did the right thing and drank Gatorade. And I'm finishing off my 1.5 litre of Gatorade tonight. And yes, I am drinking stacks of water, not just Gatorade. So I will be fine tonight. My rubbish is outside. And I have figured out that chucking paper plates in the bin in my unit isn't working, so I now take them outside and chuck them out there because they don't work well in my bin. They fill it up too quick. And then when I'm ready to take the bin outside, I literally have to carry my whole rubbish bin out and then tip it upside down in order to get the garbage bin out of the bin because everything is squashed in too much. So that you literally can't pull the garbage bin out because it is too full. So I have figured out that stuffing things into my bin until it's overfilled doesn't even work because then I've got to take it all out and tip it up into the bin instead of just pulling the garbage bag out when it's nearly full. So now I throw some things there, but not too much larger rubbish items that are really hard to get out of the bin if you don't tip the garbage bin upside down. So now some things get thrown in my bin as normal and other stuff goes straight outside. to the fucking wheelie bins where they belong. Where that stuff belongs, I mean. Oh, I can't wait to learn how to use a can opener. Tomorrow, or as a joke, a can't opener. I have a cannot opener. Like, I want a can opener that actually opens tins of food so that I can eat the bloody stuff. Because using a knife will definitely work, but it is very, very, very dangerous to use a knife on a can of food. It is really bad to do that. So it's better to use a can opener if you can get one that is not a cannot opener, rather a can't opener. I want a can opener, not a can't/cannot opener. I'm so sick of not being able to get into tins of food. And I really like beetroot, so I want to be able to eat beetroot. And when people write on the internet, oh, it must be an error from the owner, it's like, saying that is not telling us how to use can openers. That's just judging people without saying, oh, this is how you're doing it wrong, this is how you don't do it wrong. It's like people are so quick to judge without actually telling you how you do it right. But yeah, it's the usual people that judge, just like the usual usual suspects who bloody hurt or kill people for the fun of it, which is really bad. But anyway, I'm going to get going now, and I will put my phone on charge.
Speech on.
I've got to put my phone
Pause.
on
Button.
charge.
Stop. Button.
So, I hope everyone else is having a decent day or night wherever they are. I'm hoping I'll continue to get along with my support worker, I hope. And I will let you know if anyone tries to be dodgy with me around cooking in my kitchen. And I'll let you know what happens with that situation, because I'm not going to let anyone tell me I can't cook. I'm just not going to let it happen ever. You know, like, can't people wait till I'm really old to say something about me cooking? Oh, God, I'm sick of people sometimes. But anyway, I hope everyone is having a good day or night. Stay safe from the solar activity that's happening out in the solar system and affecting our planet. Please just keep well and hydrated, and after sundown, it's a good idea to take a walk outside and stand on the concrete or the grass, depends what texture you like, or sand, and feel it under your feet and go, you know. Try and get rid of some of the electrical charge from the sun, which affects the earth and affects us. Try and get rid of it into the earth if you can. Other than that, have a good one, and I will be back For you guys who don't like games, I will be doing a gaming recording soon. And for the rest of you who... I'll be doing a game recording soon, so if you don't like games, you might not want to listen to the recording. For the rest of you who like games, get ready for a good recording coming up. And as for the non-gaming people who only like recordings that don't involve games, get ready for a new recording that is not a gaming recording coming up soon as well. So yeah, have a great one, guys, and see you all soon.
Stop button.
I'm back. I'm going to get my throat spray and use it because my throat is sore today. I don't know why it's sore. I don't know what is making it sore today, but I am using my throat spray. I am using it. I don't have to worry about the sausages because they are cooked. Cooked. What is that on the ground? Oh, that's my Bible. That's okay. I was kind of worried. Okay. Since you can spray it up to 3 times, I'm only going to spray it 2 times because I don't need it that many times. I don't need it to be sprayed that many times. Oh, I've run out of tissues. I don't have any tissues left. I don't know where the other tissues have got to, but they are gone. So, swallow it down a little bit gently, as they say. Just going to give the bottom of this thing a bit of a clean off, so it doesn't block up. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for another 4 hours. Or 3 hours it says. 3 to 4 hours. So 3 hours before I can use it again. Because my throat is playing up something shocking.
Show note of clock. 4:20 4:20 clock. 4:24 p.m.
4:24.
Screen locked.
That's okay. I can wait till 7:30 to use it again, up to 7 doses a day. And if it says I can use it up to 3 times, then I use it up to 3 times. But I use it a little bit less, like 2 times and not 3 times. Oh, my throat's gone all numb. My throat has gone all numb. Oh my God. Okay. My sausages are definitely cooked, yay! My stovetop is boiling away and steaming away. I am very happy. It will just keep going for ages. Ages. So, oh God, I have to wait for another 5 minutes because I need a drink, but if you if you eat and drink too early after using this throat spray, it just goes into your stomach and doesn't work. And you don't want anaesthetic sitting in your guts too much because it can make you very sick. Very sick. So you only want very little bit of lidocaine or novocaine in your body, not much, because it can make you extremely sick. Very sick, actually. So yeah, don't have too much local anaesthetic ever. Not even if you're in heaps of pain. Just don't do it unless you're in the hospital and they plug you up to machines and can keep you alive if they have to use extra stuff that can fuck up your heart rate and all that. They can use machines and medicine to fix it. So don't do anything stupid at home, please. Like if it says I can use something up to 3 times, I use it twice, just to make sure it's not too much. You can hear that cooking. Yes. I am a fucking ning-nong. I didn't think of this today until I realised, wait, when I'm cutting pumpkin, I can cut it up into small bits and then cut the skin off the pieces of pumpkin. Like, why didn't I just think to do that in the first place years ago? But anyway, whatever. Whatever. My throat is not as sore as it was, which I'm happy about. I will get a drink soon. I am very pissed off that I got some crappy food. The only stuff that was good from Coles this morning was the beans and cabbage and the salad dressing. The broccoli was crap and everything else was crap. Like, the chicken was okay, but yeah. I think from now on I will be going to Woolies because at least I know their food is not as, like, sometimes it is really dodgy, but most of the time it's not. So yeah, I'm going to I am going to keep using Woolworths because Coles is fucking terrible. And I need to buy more cooking spray tomorrow because, yeah, it works better than using olive oil. It just works better. It just sprays, better, and you can measure out what you want. You don't have to use too much oil. It's just easier. Much easier. The sausages are resting in the pan, so by the time I eat them, they are not going to burn the fuck out of me. I've just got to wait for this anaesthetic Difflam to work properly in my throat, which it kind of is now. So, yeah. Yeah, I can now get myself a drink because my throat has gone numb, which is intended. It is intended to do that. So no freaking out, no worries. It is kind of meant to go numb. I'm going to do some testing of Recorder HQ with my Bluetooth headphones too. I'll do that soon. Oh gee, do I love the smell of steamed veggies. And do I love eating pumpkin without the skin on. Congratulations, I'm now able to cook food that other people can eat safely. Congratulations, thank God. Good. Oh, weird side effect of Difflam. You can't feel yourself swallow properly. Oh, it's a weird side effect. Oh, I should have thought about that before buying it today. Oh, I'll get over it. I've tried the Difflam anaesthetic cough lollies too, and they make me feel a bit squeamish, like, ew, I don't know, something's just, ugh. I just find the throat spray way better. Oh God, I can't feel my throat. It's designed that way, but so that it doesn't hurt like fucking mutter freaking rubbish. It should be okay tomorrow because I just won't use the throat spray very often, and I'm going to lock it up when I don't need to use it. I'm pretty sure it will be safe in my dresser drawer, but yeah, I will just lock it up when I definitely don't need it. Come on, veggies, hurry up and cook. I love steamed veggies. Yum. I don't cook Brussels sprouts, but I certainly cook broccoli. So, I just don't like Brussels sprouts. I eat them when I have to, but that's it. I bought some Wombok cabbage because it is really yummy when it's steamed. If it's steamed rather than boiled, it is really yum. I prefer all my veggies steamed, actually. Steamed is always better. Steamed is better. Steamed is way better. So yeah, I've been sitting around resting the whole day, and tonight I'm feeling a bit better than I felt this morning, so I'm going to eat normally the way I do, or should be doing, and then hopefully be able to eat breakfast in the morning when I wake up normally tomorrow. I hope I will be okay when I wake up in the morning. My stomach was playing up a bit yesterday too. It's not as bad today, but I don't know what is happening with it, but it is not getting worse. It is getting better, so yeah. Please don't be panicked over that because it's not deteriorating and I am not dying. I'll be back though. I just have to check a text message.
4:34 p.m.
Yep.
Recorder HQ. Pause. Stop.
Just
Button.
have to quickly check a text. I will
Pause.
be back.
Button.